This is Doug from Doug and Nikki, and I am here with a really cool product which honestly is arriving a little too late for Nikki and I in our lives, because we could have really used this about 2 years ago when we were in the Amazon. Some of you may have heard that we went to the Amazon, and some obvious things are you don't necessarily have power when you're sleeping in the Amazon jungle, and you certainly don't have air conditioning, and as one might imagine, it is incredibly hot and humid. So in our bed, we had all kinds of crazy things rigged up with USB chargers and that kind of stuff so that we could have a fan on all night and light to read and that kind of stuff. Well, you know what? This little guy resolves both of those problems at one time. I almost feel foolish now that we didn't have this, that we had a separate fan and separate light and separate plugs, and you wouldn't believe what I did to rig it up in our bed so it was over us blowing. So this can be used as either you could just use it as a table light, or you could just use it as a fan if you wanted, but I'm gonna say you use it as both. You have light and a fan at both times. This is not rechargeable, but just so you know, it runs on 2D batteries. Now, I'm sure this is not new to you or a new concept, that with 2D batteries, you could run LED lights and a fan for a very, very long time. As a matter of fact, the manufacturer says you could run it light only for up to 37 hours on 2D batteries. You could run it with the fan only for 50 hours, and you could run both the light and the fan for 18 hours on 2 basic D batteries, which would be, let's call that 3 nights in the Amazon without an issue on 2 batteries. So power is not an issue, and this is just such a cool idea.